poussière of Ohio, wearing his beautiful chapeau, but who's this caballero? The emperor of the Far West. When he degains his revolver, he can shoot a fly d'un seul geste. In the desert, there is person, never a coup de téléphone. He's a cowboy, poor and lonesome. Il a pas peur de personne. Pas surtout des Daltons. Il n'a pas peur de personne.
Well, I'm off to the governor's convocation. Look sharp, old boy. You're in the big city.
You should talk cowboy in that hayseed get-up.
Mr. Luke has arrived.
Show him in! Show him in! Welcome, Mr. Luke. Please take a seat. I'd like you to meet my friend, Sam Twistfeller.
Pleasure to meet you, Luke. Talk about a living legend.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Sam is the biggest cattle breeder in Texas.
Well, that's splendid. Got some livestock you want moved?
Oh, yeah, you hit it on the nose, fella.
I suppose you could call it livestock. He means the Daltons.
The Daltons?
Yes, as you know, the Daltons are currently serving a sentence of 4,568 years of forced labor, a sentence that grows longer with each escape. Have you any idea what it costs the state? It's too expensive. We must find a solution. Sam has proposed an interesting project for rehabilitating the boys into society.
What?
I sure do. 15 hours a day behind a cow will cure anybody with a desire to rob banks, believe you me.
You'll be overseeing the operation and keeping an eye on those wild dogs, which should be a cinch for you, since you've been doing it for so long.
This is crazy. I won't get involved in such a dangerous and doomed enterprise.
Well, what a pity. We'll just do it without you, then.
Then you'll be calling on me to round them up after they give you the slip.
Well, sure, why not?
Okay, let's get it over with. Besides, seeing the Daltons on the farm should prove amusing. Right, Sam?
It sure as shooting will be.
Ain't it grand, Joe? The prison bosses are sending us on a free country vacation.
Averell, shut your trap. Hey, smell that?
You mean the cow pies?
I mean the money.
Well, if it ain't Lucky Luke, make yourself at home. And as far as you filthy coyotes, you best be on your guard. My men shoot first and ask questions later. Hank, get these sorry boys into work clothes.
Sure thing, boss. Come on, follow me.
It is so cruel to fence in these mustangs when they should be galloping wild and free.
Yeah! Come on, get to work.
Can't be any harder than busting rocks in the pan.
That's gotta hurt.
It's only the first day, Luke. We gotta break him in. The Dalton's like a Mustang, except a whole lot uglier.
Buck up, my wild friends. On the other side of this fence lies freedom.
I want you to meet the person more dear to me than anyone in the world.
Is that your son?
Nah, that's my daughter, Cynthia.
You the dude shoots faster than his own shadow? Sure like to see that.
Guess I'll just leave you two to get acquainted.
No time, Pa. Got 3 steers to brand. Yeah!
What do you think of her, Luke?
Oh, you know me. I've got my lonesome cowboy reputation to uphold.
I sure would like her to find a husband. She's 34, not getting any younger.
Aren't there some unwed lumberjacks around?
Don't worry, Luke. We'll keep an eye on them.
Yep.
We have to find where this guy's hiding his loot. And as soon as we've done that, I'm gonna take out Lucky Luke, and we're gonna blow this dump for good.
Ain't nobody going nowhere! Doff your hats, there's a lady present!
Bed's ready. Let's turn in. Good evening, ma'am.
Hello there, I'm Cynthia.
Ma'am, I'm Averell.
Yes, well, good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Hey, Averell, looks like you're quite the cutie pie.
Well, Mama thought so.
Good evening, Miss Cynthia.
Come and have a bite with us, little darling.
I ain't hungry! Yeah.
Up and at 'em, you varmints. Get to work, you ain't here on no rest cure. Finish up yesterday's coffee and get out and brand some steers. Y'all work better on an empty stomach.
But I ain't finished my coffee.
Morning, Pa! You don't need coffee, sweet cakes.
Hello, Sam.
What?
Looks like you're gonna get your wish. I'm afraid Cynthia's staked her claim on Averell.
But...
It's not what every dad dreams of for his daughter, but she chose the nicest of the four at least.
Enjoying your breakfast, Averell?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You can call me Cynthia.
What are you doing there? No peeping into boxes. Get back to your branding, you lazy goof-offs.
Come here, little Kathy.
While we're here slaving away, that big dummy gets to play with his gal pal.
We'll teach him a little lesson tonight after sundown.
No, we won't, you imbecile. For once, the dummy's useful to us.
How's that, Joe?
She's got to know where Pa keeps his loot, and Averell's the one who's going to get it out of her.
Get cracking over there, you slugs. And I want that branding to look real pretty.
Big baby.
You
Oh, isn't this fun, Abby Pooh?
Ma'am, I think I should get back to my brothers. I got work to do.
Not anymore, Abby Pooh. You've been excused from all your chores. You get to play all day.
Ma'am, I don't dare. We hardly know each other.
Well, we have all day to fix that, don't we?
But I don't want to. I prefer my brothers.
Oh, yeah? I don't want to hear about your brothers. Now we're gonna have fun, and you're gonna keep smiling, because you're with your darling sweetie.
Okay, ma'am.
And call this Cynthia.
What's the matter? You want to make a complaint? Maybe you was hoping for T-bone steaks. What's your guts plenty good enough for a gang of mangy jackals like you?
Have you seen Averell? I've been looking for him for an hour.
I'll go and get him for you, my dear. Excuse me. Averell! Averell! Soup's on! And it smells so good. You're gonna treat the lady real nice.
Yeah, Joe.
And you'll do what she says.
Yeah, Joe.
You'll even kiss her if she asks you to.
Oh, no, Joe. Yes, Joe.
Averell, look at you. You're all sweaty. I'm gonna give you a bath.
But I had one last year.
He's got her where he wants her.
Hey, you little dwarf, you're not on a picnic.
Who are you calling a dwarf?
Me?
Relax, Joe, and take a deep breath.
Lucky Luke, I'm gonna burn.
Joe's pretty quiet for a guy who's always dreamed of raking it in.
A nice metal brush. The bulls love it.
Help.
Is that you, Joe?
Oh, that's that spot again! It's time to act. Come on, let's move.
It's time to sleep right now, Joe, old boy.
Don't talk about work, Joe.
You limp wimps, you're even more useless than Averell. Guard! Guard, I gotta go out.
Use the bucket like you're supposed to.
I can't, it's already full.
Till tomorrow, darling Averell. Sweet dreams, dear. Oh, isn't he wonderful? La 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 la.
Joe! I can't take it, Joe. She scrubs me. She does my nails. She combs my hair.
Let me go, you cretin!
She brushes my teeth. She takes my temperature. She scares me, Joe. Ow! I know what she wants from me. I want to be with you.
Now you listen to me, you hopeless idiot. You're gonna declare your love for Cynthia.
Like the Declaration of Independence?
No, you nincompoop. You're gonna tell her you love her, and then when she's all googly-eyed, you ask her where her pa keeps his loot.
Huh? Come again?
Did you call me my sweet Averell?
Go on, tell her.
I don't know how you do it, Joe.
You dummy, just repeat after me.
You look perturbed, Averell.
Your grace and largesse, dear Cynthia, inflame my heart and soul.
Your greasy largeness, dear Cynthia, inflames my hearty sores.
You stupid imbecile, listen up!
You stupid imbecile, listen up. Grr.
Your lovely eyes are as blue as the skies, Cynthia, and your charms as endless as the vast prairie. And when I look at you, my dear, I just about keel over from sheer joy. Where does your pa keep his money?
Not so fast, Joe.
Who are you talking to,
The
Averell?
plant. He's talking to the plant.
To the plant. He's talking to the plant.
A true poet. A friend to the flowers.
I was pretty good, huh?
Gee, Joe, you busted out just to fight over a dame?
Lucky Luke.
Go on, Joe, get some rest. You have a hard day tomorrow. And Averell, you stay in your room. I'm watching you.
You hear that, Averell? Do as you're told.
It's an obsession.
It was only last night that he declared his love.
This was Averell's doing, all right.
A fella can only take so much. I hate someone kissing me all the time.
I'll go get him. Don't let the others escape while I'm gone.
Is it really necessary to bring him back?
It was your idea, Sam. Rehabilitation requires sacrifice. Come on, Jelly.
Where could he have gone?
Where there's free food and laundry.
And there aren't any girls.
Open up, it's me, Averell Dalton. I've come home.
Go to the devil, Averell. We're getting along fine without Daltons.
Lie on your bunk like a good boy. You're having a dream. Come on, Averell. Back to the ranch.
Oh, no.
Averell, be nice. Your fiancé's waiting.
Oh, man, there just ain't no justice.
It's the first time in my career I've seen a convict dig a tunnel in order to get into prison.
You should try to build stronger loyalty in your clients, like with Averell here. You might hold on to him longer.
You frightened me so. I thought you didn't want to see me anymore.
I don't want to see you anymore. Your voice gives me a case of the willies. I want my brothers. And stop calling me Abby Pooh. She hates me. We're finished forever. Ain't life grand?
When are we gonna bust out of this place, Joe?
When we find the loot. Averell, you're gonna make up with Cynthia.
No!
Joe, you won't ever get Averell to do anything useful. Let's just forget about the loot and beat it out of this lousy prison.
Ha! He'll make up with her, and I'll show you how. Start your yapping.
What are we gonna eat, Joe? I don't get it, Joe. Ain't life grand?
How's that?
Oh, that's too rich. You're just like twin brothers.
Good old Joe. He's better than me.
Your acting is incredible, Joe.
Guard, I have to go out.
You won't fool me twice in a row.
But it's not me. It's Averell. Miss Cynthia called for me.
Oh, well, in that case...
Shut up, Averell.
Wow, horse thieves are about. At last, these poor creatures can go free.
Watch out for the rake.
Hey! Averell! Rantanplan's attacking me.
What are you thieves waiting for? The horses are over there.
William, get us some horses and watch Averell so he doesn't give us away. Cynthia!
Is it you, Averell?
Yes, it's me, all right. I want to say I'm sorry and that I love you.
Oh, hold me tight. Oh, take me away with you, Abby Prue, far from your brothers. Especially the creepy little one.
We're gonna need a bit of pocket money to cover traveling expenses.
Averell, this caper's head and shoulders above your usual stunts. Hands up, all four of them.
Let us bind our lives in courtly love like men and maids of old.
Let us bind the old maid.
He's even clingier than that love-struck gal, but he's a lot nicer.
I know what. We'll open up the cattle pen and create a diversion.
I'm gonna tell Joe you had an idea without his permission.
Just one last little job before we leave. I've waited so long for this.
You all right, old boy?
Yep. That gal of yours plays rough.
Try and forgive her, Luke. Love's been known to drive even the best of us to crazy extremes.
And to blind us, too. Drat that Joe and Averell. Though there's no love lost between them. Where are they?
Well, they plumb got away. Cynthia's gone after them.
Alone? But that's crazy.
Well, you see, my hands have to round up the cattle. I tried my darndest to talk her out of it, but you know how stubborn she can be.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll bring him back and save Cynthia.
I'd be worrying more about them if I was you. Cynthia knows this territory inside out, and I don't think she's a happy gal.
Averell, you slimy little earwig. I'll teach you to spurn the love of a fine woman like me.
We're rich and last.
Yeah, And if it hadn't been for your clever idea, I'd have eliminated Lucky Luke by now.
I told him he wasn't allowed to have ideas, Joe.
They won't get away. Averell, I'm gonna tear your little heart out!
It's the Kesnog lady!
Let me handle this, Cynthia. You're not in your right mind.
See where your irresistible charm has gotten us?
Sorry to manhandle you this way, Miss Twistfeller, but love has made a crazed fiend out of you. Sorry about your girl, Sam. I think she could do with a good long rest.
Don't you worry, Luke. She'll be just fine. Oh, your first love is always the worst, but with a little work, she'll be right as rain.
And speaking of work, are you sure you don't want to rehire the Daltons?
You were right all along, Luke. Now I know the only good Dalton is an incarcerated Dalton.
I'm with you there. Adios, Sam.
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy.
Yes, yes, yes!
Mr. Undersecretary, the warden of the prison where the Daltons are kept has made yet another request for their transfer.
We'll send the appropriate new form denying his request.
Yes, Mr. Undersecretary, that would be Form 847G. No, I'm terribly sorry. The correct form is 1483D.
Fine, whatever.
My apologies, Mr. Undersecretary, but our department is having trouble with the document numbering system that you so brilliantly devised.
Yes, Jones, come in. Jones, I just received this reply from Washington to my request that the Daltons be transferred. We have registered the deaths of Joe, William, Jack, and Averell Dalton. Apply Procedure 87, subsection B.
Lucky Luke.
Calm down, Joe. Calm down, Joe.
They sure do look lively for dead men, don't they, Warden?
They do indeed, but should we believe our eyes or an official form signed and sealed by the Undersecretary?
I gotta admit, my eyes ain't what they used to be, Warden.
That settles it. Clear out their cell immediately.
Sir, what should we do with the, bodies?
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Hi! I ain't done with my rock yet. I've been lovingly hammering at that rock for 3 weeks. Oh, my rock.
Nitwit. Hey, open up in there. I demand an explanation.
You can't stay here no more. You four are dead, and the prison ain't no place for dead folks.
What's that? We're dead.
Huh? Gee, I hadn't even noticed. We're always the last ones to be told.
What happened? Is something wrong?
I leave prison if I want and when I want.
Forget it! Like I told you, you're dead.
Oh,
I never imagined it would be like this. Joe, are we really dead?
I don't know. But we are free.
I gotta tell you, Joe, I'd rather be free and alive than free and dead.
I don't get it. Who's dead?
Read all about it. The meanest crooks in the West have kicked the bucket.
The Undersecretary personally confirmed the Daltons' demise. Although the cause of death has not yet been officially announced, it is rumored to be acute appendicitis.
What a maroon! He paid money for paper that's already been written on.
You'll find things dull from now on.
Seems kind of strange that all 4 Daltons would die of appendicitis at the same time.
I'm dying of hunger.
Shut up, Averell. Suck on your rock blockhead. It's a stagecoach. We're in luck. We need some weapons.
And horses.
And money.
And a snack.
It's the Daltons.
That's impossible. It says here in the newspaper that they're dead.
I'd like to better when we was alive, then people would hand over their loot before they ran away.
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Ha, 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 ha.
What's so funny?
Since everybody's convinced we're dead, that means Lucky Luke can't arrest us. You heard what the guard said. A prison ain't no place for dead folks.
The place for dead folks is a cemetery.
Averell, shut up. So we'll stay dead for a while, but we won't lie around.
What are we gonna do?
Extra, extra! The ghost of the Daltons just robbed a bank in legal!
That's a relief. Let's go have a look at these 4 ghosts, Jolly.
Anything you say, cowboy. But is it too much to ask that we leave the blunder dog behind?
Hey, guys, look at me. I'm sitting up and begging.
Your front paws should be in the air, not your tail, you moron.
He really admires me. I can tell.
Come on, Jolly. Let's track down the 4 ectoplasms.
It is important not to confuse ectoplasm with phantoms or spirits. You are Lucky Luke. I am Irina Bablatsky, president of the Ghostly Benevolent Society and medium.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am.
Gertrude informs me that you are intending to hunt for the ghosts of the Daltons.
Who's Gertrude?
She is the spirit of a Viking queen who's taken possession of my left leg. And when the leg begins to dance, it's a sign that Gertrude has something to say to me. Your puny pistol is useless in the pursuit of ghosts. What you need is a supernatural whirligig with which to paralyze the undead. You simply whirl the whirligig, forcing the ghost to hold still while I take their picture. It's as easy as pie. The ghosts have to hold perfectly still for 9 minutes or they will be blurry. And the picture must be crystal clear if I am ever to convince a skeptical world that ghosts actually exist. Hey, wait for me!
Why don't we ask the prison to give us back our chains? Then we'd really look like the undead.
You sound like you're brain dead.
Hey, Joe, nobody seems to be scared.
Hey, guys. What are you, crazy? Halloween isn't for another 3 months.
Nobody calls Joe Dalton crazy.
Sure they do. Why, once I heard a fella...
Shut up, Averell.
It's the ghost of the Daltons.
To the bang.
You don't do not believe in ghosts that rob banks, but you should. The dead often continue to do the same things they did in life.
Excuse me, Miss Blablowski, but I intend to catch the Daltons by myself, alive or dead.
You'll be needing my help. Gertrude herself says so.
Hey, whoa, it's my leg, hey. Hey, don't!
Pete, you go and fetch the rope. Emmett, find a sturdy tree. Now, it's that killjoy, Lucky Luke. You can't have a good lynching when he's around.
What's going on here?
Well, we were peacefully branding cattle when this Indian appeared.
I'm not an Indian. I'm a Hindu.
He said our ancestors were a bunch of cows.
I was simply urging them not to cause harm to the cows, because they're the reincarnations of their ancestors.
Then he grabbed the brand from Bob and scorched his rump with it.
Oh.
It wasn't me. It was Vishnu who seized control of my... Master. Oh, Master. At last I found you. I've crossed every continent, sailed every ocean, hoping for this day.
I'd love to play fetch, but I don't have a ball.
Oh, revered Shri Deshambara of the holy name, I will never leave your side.
Look, are you sure we shouldn't hang him?
We're a whole lot scarier dead than alive.
Folks don't even shoot at us no more. It's true, but that idiot Averell almost ruined everything.
I was just trying to prove the ghost can walk through walls.
Gertrude is telling me that this Hindu emits negative magnetic vibrations.
Master, you did not reveal the ultimate truth to me. Oh, Master, please say something.
Back away from the bone, nice and slow. Gertrude would have done better to tell you you're sitting on an anthill.
Huh? I get the impression you do not believe in magnetism.
Oh, but I certainly do. It's what draws nutcases to us wherever we go. Hey, everyone! Some weirdos just came to town. Let's give them a taste of our tar and feathers.
Lucky Luke's with them!
Gertrude is telling me that the ghosts are not here.
They will be. Apart from its pretty name, Paradise City is the only bank in the area they haven't robbed yet.
Master, I beg of you, give me enlightenment.
You can't have my phone!
You shouldn't be so grumpy all the time. It's bad for your karma.
You're laying it on a little teak, Barati.
So are you with the Viking Queen in your leg.
Quiet. Instead of competing with each other, why don't we split the $1 million between us?
Do you have a plan?
Yes, you stop Lucky Luke from arresting the Daltons, and I'll take their picture. $500,000 for the Ghostly Benevolent Society.
And $500,000 for the disciples of Vishnu. But how do I stop him from arresting the Daltons?
Use one of your Hindu tricks.
Of course. I'll use my long-distance sleep spell.
There ain't no fun being ghosts. I liked it better when we was alive. At least folks spoke to us, even if they was trembling.
It's true, Joe. We have no more social life.
Okay. We're gonna have a good time in this town before we rob the bank.
What do ghosts eat, anyhow? I was dying of thirst. Get it, fellas? Dying of thirst? Boy, am I funny?
If this is your idea of having a good time, I'd just as soon rob the bank right away.
Lucky Luke!
Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, me, who's you?
Yoo-hoo. Anybody in the saloon? Huh?
Hey, Joe! Seems like he can't see us.
You're low-down yellow-belly varmint, Luke! Yeah!
Seems like you can't hear us neither, Joe.
You're a smelly skunk, a wall-eyed warthog. I'm gonna feed you full of lead, Lucky Luke. I'm gonna bug you, you hear? Hey, you listening to me?
How come he can't see us?
What's going on, Joe? It's like we weren't even here.
Could it be that we really are ghosts, Joe?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Ready?
As you can see, it doesn't always work.
Under that cool exterior, he's actually quite childish.
It didn't work. It must have been the wrong position.
Where is he?
Here.
I'm through getting the gun shot out of my hand. It always cracks my fingernails.
I'll crack you, you numbskull! Ah, let me at him! Let me at him!
Okay, party's over. You know what to do.
You can't do nothing to us, Luke, because we're dead.
We're so dead, we even got ourselves thrown out of prison.
That's how dead we are.
You guys sure talk a lot for corpses.
Help! Somebody help me!
Be good, I'll be back.
Help! Help somebody! I'm stuck!
I want you to stare at the whirligig, and most important, do not move!
Excuse me, ma'am.
Drat, they moved!
Ow! Oh, gee, left over, right, and under. Left over, right. I said ow! You watch it, will you?
You knew they were coming. You left the people of this town at the mercy of the worst ghosts in the West.
Mr. Mayor, the Daltons aren't ghosts.
That's what you think! I saw them with my own eyes as they vanished into a thick cloud of smoke. You are wrong, Luke. The Daltons are ghosts.
What can we do?
Please wait while I consult Gertrude. Gertrude says the only protection is to hold a red pepper to your backside as you circle the entire town, hopping in counterclockwise direction.
Joe, what are we doing here? There's nothing to steal.
It's a ghost town, the perfect hideout for a gang of ghosts.
I've heard stories about this ghost town, Joe. They say it's haunted.
If it wasn't before, it certainly is now.
Joe, what are we doing here? There's nothing to eat.
Your Hindu long-distance sleep spell is working like a lead balloon!
Well, you couldn't even manage to take a photograph.
Ew. Now where did that lucky Luke go?
Why are you so keen to take a picture of the Daltons?
I don't get it. I finally found a ball, but now he doesn't want to play fetch.
Before he died, Colonel D.D. Spencer Davis, Vice President of the Ghostly Benevolent Society,
And shot a member of the Disciples of Vishnu.
bequeathed his entire fortune
$1 million.
to the first man or woman who succeeds in taking a photograph of a ghost.
You're gonna have to take pictures of other ghosts than the Daltons because, as I already told you, they're alive.
That would explain why the whirligig failed to paralyze them.
You gotta be like that. I'll find someone else to play with.
And to think we had finally found ghosts in the flesh.
Hey there, Beaver. Wanna play fetch? Bouncy balls can be eaten? I wish I'd known.
You don't know what we've been through. For 5 years, we've crisscrossed the United States in our search for ghosts.
Oh, looks like rain. We'd better take shelter in Nothing Gulch. You'll love it. It's a ghost town.
A ghost? Yes! Gertrude is telling me there's a ghost in Nothing Gulch!
You thought there was nothing to steal here?
Oh! What'd you do that for?
It wasn't me, Joe.
If it wasn't you, then who was it?
It was Roger. He's a mischievous poltergeist. He breaks me up.
Well, I may not be a poltergeist, but I'm gonna break you up too!
Joe, it's Lucky Luke.
Now I'm counting on you to make sure the ghost holds still for 9 minutes. Otherwise, he'll be blurry.
What if he doesn't want to hold still? Have you ever tried to keep a ghost from moving?
We got here in time for the fireworks.
It's Averell. He's tickling me.
It isn't me. It's Roger.
Shoot, you nitwit, shoot!
Okay, you corpses, you know what to do. We'll wait till the rain stops.
Why, oh, why? Why does it always end up like this?
It's not surprising when you think about it. He has 6 bullets, there's only 4 of us.
Oh, that was pretty. I sure do love fireworks.
You're scaring him away, you counterfeit Hindu.
You don't have to be Indian to be a Hindu. I took a correspondence course. What did you do that for?
Roger, that wasn't nice. Say you're sorry.
Who are you talking to, young fellow?
To Roger. He's right there beside you, sticking his tongue out at me.
Mister, look, this young fellow is a medium. You must untie him.
Hey, I'm a medium too, you know. Right there, I see Robert.
Yeah, I see Robert, too.
I see robbers, too. See them every day.
Aren't you lucky?
Come on, Roger. The lady and the man just want you to put a sheet over your head so they can take your photograph. Uh-huh.
What did he say?
He wants us to go away. He's scared of us.
Huh?
No, he was just joking. But he does want 80% of your profit on the picture.
50.
75.
It's a deal.
Okay, corpses, the storm's over. It's time to hit the road.
You're wasting your time, Luke. There ain't no prison that'll take us.
We're not going to prison, Joe. Rantanplan. They say there's a bitey in there.
Is he still here? Mm-hmm. You know what you have to do, Roger. Hold perfectly still for 9 minutes.
Ah, there you are. Come on, we're leaving. It's not true. There's no bitey in the box.
All right, you win. They're alive. Now please take them away.
Sure, as soon as I have it in writing, officially signed and sealed.
There seems to be a problem with our filing procedures. I want you to revise the document numbering system right away.
Yes, sir, Mr. Undersecretary.
Well, how is it?
We have to do it again. Where's Roger? Roger! Roger! Roger!
Hey, Joe! You'll never guess who's come to pay us a visit.
I'm a bold lonesome cowboy.
A living legend! My dear Luke, what an honor for the town!
Yep. I just bawl like a puppy at funerals.
Here he comes! Here he comes!
Somehow I thought he was taller.
There's a world of hurt in those eyes. Must be a relative of the dearly departed.
General Custer, the town of Nothing Gulch bows in humble veneration at the prospect of welcoming such a prestigious hero, a living legend, and one of the last true natural blondes.
Are you sure that's not the welcoming speech from Miss Kitty?
No flowers. The General's allergic to flowers.
Every stout-hearted and red-blooded citizen of Nothing Gulch joins me in proffering a hand to...
Thanks. Great speech.
You're welcome.
Gentlemen, you gals as well, I can read your minds. You've had a belly full of underdressed, noisy redskins. You're fed up and you're not gonna take it anymore. So I shall send them back where they came from. To France! France! France!
Pardon me, General, but we get along fine with the local tribes. They're peaceful and neat and...
Impossible. A redskin can't be peaceful. Those tricksters have sold you a bill of Injun goods.
Yep. The legend lives, though the brain has died. I'll go and offer him my condolences.
Huh?
You have my deepest sympathies. Rantanplan, come here.
Rantanplan. What a noble name. And look at those eyes brimming with keen intelligence. I couldn't find a better mascot for the 13th Cavalry.
Now what's he want to insult me for? What, is he crazed with grief?
13th Cavalry, prepare to follow your leader. And go! Wahoo!
That was almost as good as when the Laramie Players did a chorus line.
Jolly, I think it's time we paid a visit to our old friend, Chief Honest Eagle.
Peaceful Indians, who'da thunk it? He did it on purpose. Ulysses S. Grant sent me to the only peaceful Indian region in the entire West. He knows that if I lead one more great redskin rout, I become the #1 general. Wow! Wow! He's scared. General Ulysses S. Grant is trembling in his boots for fear that George A. Custer will take his place in the White House. Grant is nothing but a scaredy cat. Grant is nothing but a scaredy cat. Grant, come in.
General, the regiment is ready for inspection, sir! Present Hobbs! Let me reassure my brother of the pure heart and the swell bandana. It has been many moons since the No-Joke tribe has traded in the tomahawk for the hoe. Our ferocious warriors have become peaceful planters and gardeners, and with the help of our great shaman, we have managed to transform this desert into a garden. That is, when he doesn't confuse the dance of the winds with the rain dance. You should know our vegetables feed 6 nations, and I'm proud to say that the quality goes in before No-Joke name goes on.
Yep. I have a feeling Custer's more into blood and killing than he is to mud and tilling. Oh.
We have nothing to fear from General George Custer. It just so happens we're the exclusive suppliers to Fort Smith.
How's that? This stew is made with Indian vegetables?
Well, sure, General. Everybody around here eats No-Joke tribe vegetables. They're 100% organic.
That's enough. From now on, you use United States cavalry-sanctioned regulation vegetables. You hear me?
But, General, those vegetables come from Minnesota.
Yeah, so? You got something against Minnesota?
No, but those vegetables cross the desert, under a hot sun, in an uncovered wagon. There's a risk of scurvy.
Then we'll all get regulation scurvy, Major. What of it?
That's not all, General! The cans explode when we open them, sir!
Especially the beans, sir.
No joke, tomatoes, over here!
Hey, I was here first.
Engine-grown produce has been declared illegal!
Captain, I demand an explanation.
On order of the General!
Chief Honest Eagle is licensed by me personally. There's no reason to prevent him from hawking his vegetables.
No reason, you say? You are blind fools. Can you not see through this redskin ruse?
They're just selling vegetables.
Precisely. Vegetables. What could be sneakier? If nobody halts the spread of redskin vegetables, pretty soon everyone will be eating them. From coast to coast, the redskin will go rich and powerful, controlling a booming organic agro-empire, which will bring the white man's civilization of cans and chemicals to its knees. Then where will we be? We must stamp out this perfidious plant-based attack on the values we hold near and dear.
Did you catch any of that, Thelonious?
Yep, he don't like tomatoes nohow.
With me, it's rutabagas. Man, I hate them starchy things.
Captain, destroy the vegetable stand.
You heard the General! Tear it down! Mission accomplished, General!
I don't want to see a single redskin in this town.
Honest Eagle finding it difficult to maintain composure.
Easy there, Chief. I'll organize a little powwow with our short-tempered friend there, soon as he dries off. I swear I've seen that guy before somewhere. Rantanplan never forgets a face. Cochise? Geronimo? Sitting Bull, of course!
Oh, all right. I'll meet with this Chief Honest Eagle of yours.
You won't regret it, Jen. Huh?
What happened?
The cook just opened a can of baked beans, General!
Fine. Let's say day after tomorrow at 7:17 in front of the 3 cactuses. Is that splendid animal yours?
He adopts me from time to time, but he's a little empty-headed.
You mean that dog has a head? I wondered what that bulbous growth above his collar was.
His name's Ring-a-Ding-Ding, right?
No, Rantanplan.
Well, Rin-Tin-Dum, how'd you like to live at the fort and be mascot of our regiment?
Never! No one will ever know where my bones are buried.
There's got to be a way to get him to change his mind.
Yeah.
Supper time!
Looks like a rinky-dink stand after all.
Company! Open your cans! Hit the dirt!
All right, nobody move. Maybe a bit too much sodium.
Let the record state that I am willing to do everything possible to deal in a straightforward, honest way with you Injuns. Here are my conditions. The no-jokes will stop growing vegetables.
What are they gonna eat, then?
The Army will take care of feeding them. We have a fine stock of canned vegetables.
General, you keep this up and the no-jokes will be on the warpath.
Their vegetables are subversive weapons!
Honest Eagle is lover, not fighter, not want to fight with Paleface. And to prove it, I brought along our trusted shaman, who will soothe the troubled spirits by executing the no-joke peace dance. That was Drizzle Dance, and someone's in trouble if he doesn't smarten up.
What an ignorant bunch of incompetents! You did that on purpose. That was a classic act of aggression.
General, the no-jokes don't want war, and I'll gallop all the way to Washington to tell them so.
As if the poor scrawny thing could gallop to save his life.
Okay, let's get out of here.
He's in a black mood.
You meat-eaters are all so hot-blooded.
You call these cucumbers, or they look like gherkins?
Since they said we couldn't buy vegetables from the Indians, I've been ordering from New York, and that's why they're all shriveled up.
What are these, red peppers?
No, ma'am, those are desert-cooked carrots.
Well, I wouldn't eat one of those blighted things if you paid me.
All I need is a good pretext for war, and then... watch me make my move. Yes?
General, the flag emblazoned with our new mascot as you ordered, sir!
Yeah. He's less impressive with his bottom half missing. Missing? That's the ticket. I'll lose that magnificent hound and blame the Redskins. A crafty plan that would have made Alexander, Caesar, Napoleon proud. George Armstrong Custer, you're a genius. What was that?
Peas and carrots, General!
It's about time they got lunch underway.
Rantanplan, go play with the engines. You hear me? Get going.
Such a masterly fellow.
Rantanplan, you stay where you are.
Play with the engines? Okay. That's the Army for you. The brass don't know what they want.
Mascot of the 13th Cavalry kidnapped by the no-joke tribe! Custer prepares to launch a surprise attack of retaliation!
It was General Custer himself who wrote up this article.
No, my brother, we did not kidnap that poor homely dog. He wandered into our camp all on his own this morning.
I'm sure Custer is behind it all, but what I can't figure out is what for. Wow, it's Gary Cooper! Well, sure would be swell to get an autograph. The paper said Custer's planning to attack at dawn. That leaves us tonight.
2 clever men and keen-eyed hounds should come up with a plan in no time.
No one stand to guard the fort, General!
No. I need every last man for this battle. Besides, it'll be all good to get away from this flea bag of a fort for a while.
Nobody here, General?
There ain't a soul, General. General, the camp's deserted, sir!
Wow, those tricksters, those mountebanks, those snakes in there! Honest Eagle is a big cheater! Go set their vegetables on fire!
I prefer 'em steamed myself.
Whoa. My fort! They took my fort! Captain!
Is it a parade? Huh? Can I see? Huh? Can I?
Buglers, sound the charge!
Ready?
Ready, my brother!
Fire!
What the?
Help! I'm blind! I've been spinach! Help!
The General's been shot! The General's been shot!
Mommy, they have murdered your Georgie. No.
Ravioli.
Ravioli?
Ravioli with mushrooms.
We shall starve the brutes.
I hope they know dog does not live by salad alone. We have enough food to get us through the siege, but water is going to be a problem.
Do not fret, my pale brother. We'll call upon our noble shaman to do his illustrious rain dance. Water we need will fall from sky at his command.
Mm-hmm.
Them engines' mouths must be watering.
What are we having today?
Cactus, same as yesterday.
I'm starting to miss them regimental veggies.
This is all wrong. The besieged are supposed to starve, not the ones who are doing the besieging.
But the trouble is, all our canned food stayed behind at Fort Custer. General!
And we're surrounded by desert, General.
Captain, you'll report?
General! The mayor of Nothing Gulch has respectfully heard your request for provisions and has replied in the negative. He said you can go suck an egg, sir!
As soon as I've rid America of the engines, I'll kick out every last mayor. Gentlemen, we will need to call for reinforcements and wash your putrid uniforms!
The water's almost gone, and they're wasting it washing their uniforms. If Custer's so worried about his regiment looking good, it means he's sent for backup.
I am counting on my brother's excellent brain to come up with some kind of plan.
Got it. Okay, my brothers, strip.
Pardon me, General, sir! We have a problem, General! General! That's not all, sir!
What's the meaning of this? Surely they're not expecting us to put on their crazy savage get-ups?
Would my shaman brother honor us by performing the deep freeze dance? Another hot dance craze. What'll these kids do next?
It must be obvious even to you that what you did was fire dance. That's more like it.
General! I suggest we put on those engine guns, General! Sir!
No, never. This'd kill money.
It appears the Indians have laid siege to the fort. Prepare to preserve this scene for posterity, young man. President Grant comes to the rescue of the feckless General Custer. The light is perfect now. See how the sun illuminates my good side. Captain, sound the charge!
The reinforcements are here, sir!
But what do they think they're doing? They're charging!
My pure-hearted brother should be a general.
I wasn't made for the army life, Chief. How I hate to get up in the morning.
There was some kind of reinforcing.
Anyone can make a mistake, George, but what possessed you to dress up like Indians?
Give us a smile, Mr. President.
No, not on your life. I can hear 'em all now. Grant charges his own troops, thanks to George, the only blonde Injun in captivity.
Mr. President, I bring a message from Chief Honest Eagle. As far as he's concerned, nothing happened here.
He's He's absolutely right. Nothing at all happened here. Who said something happened here? Not George.
No joke vegetables now available in a store near you. Read all about it in the Nothing Gulch Globe.
If our great shaman can just nail the difference between the rain and deep freeze dances, the no joke will have a bumper crop at harvest time. Honest Eagle want to thank his pale face.
Custer went on to lead the renowned 7th Cavalry, which catapulted him into history by way of Little Bighorn.
We're outnumbered 10-1, but do we care? What are arrows against muskets and guns? Charge! Mommy?
I'm a bold lonesome cowboy.
According to this report, Miss Kate Morton has been kidnapped by Weird Wolf, chief of the Headcase tribe, and carried off to the Rio Bolo Bolo region.
What was the young lady doing alone in the desert?
Traveling to Fort Dust Bowl to meet her father, Colonel Morton, whom she hadn't seen in years. You see, she was raised by her mother, but during the trip she had a slight disagreement with the members of the wagon train accompanying her, so she set out on her own.
A disagreement?
A fist fight would be more accurate. Tell me, Lucky Luke, have you ever heard of Colonel Morton? If his daughter takes after him, then everyone in that wagon train must have been relieved to see her go.
Okay, so you want me to visit the head cases and bring her back, right, Governor?
Not exactly, Luke. You see, when the colonel learned that his daughter was in Indian hands, he decided to raise a detachment of volunteers and set off on a rescue mission.
Huh? An army detachment in head case territory? Why, that's crazy.
Which is why he couldn't find a single volunteer. But he's a friend of President Grant's, so he obtained a presidential order authorizing him to raise his detachment using prison inmates who are serving long sentences.
And did he find any volunteer inmates?
Yes. 4 of them.
Listen up, scumbags! We're leaving for Rio Bolo Bolo in 2 days. That's 2 days in which I have to turn you 4 miserable worms into a team of trained fighting men. And let me tell you, I intend to get you up to speed.
We'll be speedy, all right.
If anybody attempts to desert, he'll get a taste of my land. And believe me, I never miss. On the other hand, if the mission is a success, I will personally see to it that your sentence is cut in 2.
Joe, how much is 4,756 years divided by 2?
You want to talk, soldier?
Yeah! When do we get to eat?
In the army, you march first, then you get your rations. On the double, march! Left, right, left, right, left, right. Knees up, chest out, back straight. Move it, move it, move it.
Aren't you glad you volunteered?
Left, right, left, right. Got a problem, soldier?
Yeah, I got a problem. The knapsack weighs more than I do, so I figure it ought to be carrying me.
If your legs won't do the job anymore, then your arms can take over. 100 push-ups! 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90.
These rations look awful trashy.
I think I'd rather do push-ups than eat. 100!
Who wants leftovers?
Mealtime's over! You're not here to stuff your faces. It's time for some weapons training. We will now hand out your rifles.
As soon as we get the guns, we'll plug him, then escape. What? They're made of wood.
You'll get some real rifles when we attack the head cases, not before. Arms down! Is this your idea of a joke?
No, we did what you said.
100 push-ups! Oh, my dear Kate, you must have turned into a lovely lady since the last time I saw you. Faster! You're going too slow! 57! 58! 59! Move it, scumbags!
Hang on, Kate, my little baby kids. Dad is on his way to save you from the clutches of those savages.
Greetings, Greasy Grizzly. Why you barge into my teepee like this?
All of the other braves have delegated me to come here and inform you, Great Chief Weirdwolf, that we would like to, lodge a small complaint against, the pale-faced lady.
Greasy Grizzly better be mighty careful when he talks about future squaw of Weirdwolf.
She's putting strange ideas into the heads of our women. You've got to do something, Chief.
Strange ideas? What strange ideas?
Well, all of a sudden, the squaws don't want to cook our pemmican, wash our loincloths, or get up in the night to change the papooses.
While braves are out hunting for food, squaws must do housework in teepee. Weirdwolf has spoken.
Too bad, so sad. But it's not fair that women should always have to do the chores. Right on!
Weirdwolf can't allow woman who will one day share his teepee to speak to him with that kind of tone in front of his braves.
Weirdwolf had better get used to this tone, or he could share his teepee all by his lonesome. Kate Martin has spoken.
Weirdwolf really likes it when his slinky mink gets hot under the collar.
Left, right! Look lively, slowpokes! Left, right! Get those knees up! Get those chests out! Left, right! 3 more hours till lights out! Move it! I think I may lose it!
Like prison better, only had to break rocks, not carry them.
Tonight, while that crazy colonel's sleeping, we're gonna sneak out of here.
I'm so tuckered out, I can't sneak out.
Let's rest a bit and then we'll escape.
Soldiers, quit lying around! On your feet, you're going for a night march! Now get moving! Left, right, get those knees up! I want 400 laps of this fort before dawn!
Are you sure we're in the cavalry and not the infantry?
Shut up, Averell! Left, right, get those chests down! Men, we will soon be facing the bloodthirsty Headcases in a fierce and desperate battle. Therefore, I will now teach you the basics of hand-to-hand combat. All right, scumbags, I want you to hit me. Come on, you heard me. Hit me, that's an order.
Sir, yes, sir, Colonel Morton.
I give up, you win!
You four have a lot to learn. First, let's work on your attitude. You gotta be full of rage to flatten your enemy. You, the short one, come here. All right, now, I want you to think of something that makes you really mad.
Joe, you earning your stripes?
Lucky Luke!
But he's already earned his stripes. His prison stripes.
Yeah, that's the attitude. Now attack me. That's fine. You can stop now. I said stop. Somebody help me. Go!
I'll tear him to pieces. I'll tear both the pieces in and Lucky Luke. I'll tear you all to pieces.
Well, he certainly does have fighting spirit.
As long as he doesn't go to pieces.
Training's over. Now give those recruits some proper uniforms.
Colonel Morton, Lucky Luke. The governor has sent me to be your scout and help you to find your daughter.
I'd have preferred an artillery regiment. Ah, you know the Rio Bolo Bolo region, and you worked as a scout for the 20th Regiment. You may come in handy after all.
I also know the Daltons, Colonel, and I know the only things you'll get from them are stupidity and nastiness.
Mister, intelligence and goodness are useless qualities in a soldier, so save your advice and leave me to Weird Wolf.
The first chance we get, we'll plug Lucky Luke, get rid of the Colonel, and head for the hills.
I don't think these pants are the right size.
They're good for standing at attention, but not for marching. Now let's get things straight, fellows. I know you've come on this mission so you can head for the hills the first chance you get.
Us? How can you think that? No, we decided to volunteer for the mission because we sympathize with a worried father. Yes, we feel his pain.
But Joe, you just said that we
You see, Luke, we wouldn't dream of leaving that poor innocent girl at the mercy of them cruel, savage Indians.
So it's settled. From now on, the Braves will do the cooking every second day.
Of course, my shining shrew.
And the laundry.
Whatever you say, my golden-haired groundhog.
They'll clean the teepees and look after the
You
papooses.
know I cannot refuse you anything, my splendid, shapely sea lion.
The pale-faced woman has made Weird Wolf even weirder than usual. Muttering Marmot, we have to do something about this.
Right. It's a question of Headcase dignity.
Colonel, I'm begging you, let me go alone. I know I can bring Kate back safe and sound.
Forget about it, mister. Nothing will make me shirk my responsibilities as a father. What would my daughter think if I allowed a stranger to rescue her? Soldiers, the time has come to find out whether you have fire in your bellies.
I ain't got nothing in my belly. We didn't eat breakfast.
You! Yes, you! You look to me like a leader of men. I'm promoting you to sergeant.
Averell is sergeant. He's a military menace.
All right, soldiers, move out!
I say we solve the problem by returning the pale-faced woman to her own people.
Ugh. No, Dizzy Lizard, I disagree. She might decide to come back.
Muttering Marmot, are you suggesting more drastic measures?
I don't want her to come to harm, Greasy Grizzly, but I was thinking perhaps we could lose her in the desert.
I didn't see Kate grow up. She was still little when her mother took her back east. I never knew why my wife left. She had all she needed to be happy. She didn't even have to shine my boots. I had an orderly do that. Soldiers, stop! We're gonna make camp right here. You men will pitch the tents, dig a trench for protection, and then put up a stockade. Well done, soldiers. You've earned a good rest. You have a full 15 minutes until we break camp.
The Headcase camp is on the other side of that canyon, Colonel. It's going to be mighty hard to get close without being spotted.
In that case, mister, we'll wear camouflage.
Camouflage? But, Colonel, we're in the middle of the desert.
On my signal, we'll make our break. Pass it on.
On Joe's signal, we make our break. Pass it on.
On Joe's signal, we make our break.
Joe's signal, Wait a minute. Hey, I'm the sword joint.
Let's go.
I'm the one who's supposed to give the signal.
Stay out of this, mister. It's an army matter. Horses, halt! Mister, I believe I just found the answer to your question. We'll wear cactus camouflage.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Colonel.
Hang on, mister. Let me remind you that I'm in charge here. I decide whether an idea is good or not.
Oh, beautiful beaver, your lunch is ready. I made you nice big bowl of cornmeal just the way you like it. My little slinky Ming, where are you? Yoo-hoo! Your Wolfie Wolf is calling you.
Just my lousy luck. I drew the short feather again.
Oh, beautiful beaver! Slinky Mink, where are you?
I found the path to the Headcase camp.
All right, men, move out!
To make your camouflage effective, Colonel, you might be better off going in on foot.
Mister, the United States cavalry never advances on foot. It's a matter of principle.
They're all the same. Don't lose your thread, Kate.
Giggling groundhog girl, where are you?
Great Chief Weird Wolf, there's a message for you.
Since when do Headcase Braves send pastel smoke signals?
Have you forgotten, Chief? This is an odd-numbered day. The Braves are in the teepees and the squaws are standing guard.
What does the message say?
1 paleface and 5 cactuses on horseback are approaching the camp.
Oh, great, they've spotted us. You'd be wise to get out of your camouflage, Colonel. You'll be needing your hands to shoot. Huh?
What's going on?
The cactuses are empty, Colonel. Hate to admit it, nice trick. Let's get out of here, fast!
Genius! I'm a genius!
Do you know which way we came, Joe?
That way!
We really should have brought some water with us, Joe.
Yeah, instead of that stupid flag.
I'm planning to hang it on the wall of our cell soon as Lucky Luke recaptures us.
Give me that flag. I want to use the stick to make a moron kebab.
Calm down, Joe. This is no time to get in a tizzy. I can't get this camouflage off. Well, what are you waiting for? Start shooting.
Sorry, Colonel, but I don't shoot at ladies.
I'm thirsty, Joe.
I got blisters, Joe.
And I'm real hungry, Joe.
Hang in there, guys. We'll be out of this canyon in no time. The flag. We're going in circles.
Do you think maybe we should follow the thread?
The thread? What thread?
I don't see your daughter, Colonel.
Turns out you were right, mister. The camouflage was a bad idea.
I wonder what we'll find when we reach the end of the line.
You won't find a thing. That's where I'm coming from. The 11½? My father's regiment. What the heck is my father doing here?
She's a chip off the old block.
Hey, this means our sentence is reduced to 2,378 years.
Colonel, do you carry a picture of your daughter?
Yes, it's in my shirt pocket, but it's not very recent, I'm afraid.
Listen, Lady Braves. We have come here in peace. We are searching for the daughter of my pale-faced companion. There's a picture of her in the pocket of his shirt. Look at that picture and tell us if you've seen that squaw.
Oh.
Where can she have gone?
Weird Wolf looks as sad as Mothering Mama did when Naughty Nightingale left him for Dandegenda. But I always did everything she wanted. Everything.
Cheer up, Great Chief. I know you'll find another squaw just like her.
Muttering Marmot, you sure know how to cheer a guy up.
Look, it's my Slinky Mink.
I've got a pemmican on the fire.
And I have a load of loincloths to starch.
And it's time for me to change my papoose.
Honeybee, me glad to see you.
I've got a bone to pick with your loyal braves. But first I'm going to wash some dirty linen. In public.
Lucky Luke and the Colonel at my mercy.
Oh, my feet hurt. Joe, I'm real thirsty.
I'm hungrier than ever.
We need weapons.
Weird Wolf was worried sick. Huh?
Well, Dad, it seems you've come to my rescue.
Kate, my baby girl, you haven't changed a bit. Oh, how's your mother doing?
After 20 years of never getting in touch, now you want to know how Mom is?
Sweetheart, I was terribly busy with my work and...
Is your father my slinky mink? Weird Wolf is very happy to meet future daddy-in-law.
What is the meaning of this? My daughter will never marry a savage. She'll marry a military man. Kate, you will do what I tell you.
Weird Wolf will marry his golden-haired honeybee. And if daddy-in-law doesn't agree, Weird Wolf will torture daddy-in-law until he comes around.
Never. I will never give you my daughter's hand, you uncivilized.
She's not your daughter. She is my squad.
Cut it out! I'm a grown woman and it's my hand! I'll give it to whoever I want! Weird Wolf has his faults, but at least he won't make his wife completely deaf, yelling in her ear when he wants to know what's for dinner!
I do not yell! I do not yell one bit!
Oh, yes, you do! You do yell!
Good heavens, Kate, you wouldn't. I am your father.
Yes, and I'm glad I got to see you again, Dad, because now I know Mom was right. So take your men and go. I'll send you a wedding notice.
His men? What men?
The 4 nitwits I met while I was in the canyon. Where are they, anyhow?
Here. Don't anybody move. Come on, Jack, William, Averell. Let's get...
Surprise.
Kate Morton married Weird Wolf. With her husband, she founded the Suffragettes, crisscrossing the United States in her tireless campaign to defend the rights of women and Indians. After their contact with Kate Morton, the Headcase Braves did things a little differently. And Colonel Morton had a slight change of style after meeting his daughter.
Attention, if you don't mind.
As for the Daltons, well, they'll always be the Daltons.
I'm a lonesome cowboy.